This is right where I was before, where I took the pictures of me with the bike. So there we go. Almost completely blocking the way. Well, so follow-up video to the hurricane. Jeez, like, I don't know, man. I'm filled with like existential loneliness. It's a terrible feeling, and I think it's because you feel. I hear the hurricane. The really fried right now, frazzled. You hear the police. The helicopters overhead. The beach looked like something out of Fallout. With the alarms going off and everything. I rode the scooter out and I took some videos. I just don't feel like I feel so disconnected from everything. I think mainly because I made a video of it being fine, and that contrast, that steep contrast between that, and also just I don't know if I'm going to do my makeup because it's soothing, I guess, while I talk, because I'm still, I don't think I'm ready to make a video, but I just feel lonely, and I wanted to reach out and see if anyone else was like out there. Free to message me or whatever. I don't know. There's this feeling of just, okay, well, let's put it back together. But I didn't realize like Keaton Beach and all those areas up there, they just did put it back together, And like I said, it's not months, it's years and years. And I don't know. It starts to hit you like it happened in the same place twice. Why it doesn't like just go more towards the base of Florida or us, I don't know why there's that discrepancy. What I'm afraid of is like it hits Texas, then it hit Francine, and then Helene, and then us, like a fan. Like it's following the heat all the way back down to the equator almost, or whatever. But I guess that's not how that works. If it's able to travel up here, wouldn't it want to stay closer to the equator anyways? Like, you wouldn't go down that way. So there's like another storm system or something forming, whatever. I don't know. I don't want to keep track of it too much, just in the way of my own sanity. Just knowing that, like, the last time, I think it was 1928, they said that there was anything that happened here. And also, the warning systems are way better. I believe the last time something struck the area up there, they didn't even have like much of a warning. They said, well, tropical force winds. And our technology has improved to the extent that we can kind of tell what's going to happen, but it doesn't necessarily mean that people are not going to just be crazy. Even today, I took a brief ride out to the beach to do like a contrast video way early in the morning. I thought because it was early in the morning, the idiots wouldn't be out, but there were plenty of people just riding just so fast, and sand and water mixed is worse than mud. If it cakes into the ground, if you get on that, it's like ice, and that's something I wish, in a way, I don't know if we're not experienced enough with hurricanes near beaches or what, but that wasn't mentioned at all. Granted, there's a lot of stuff that should be mentioned, and maybe it just kind of gets depleted in the fall. But there were a ton of people going out to that beach, and I said, if you're falling here, don't go out to the beach because it's going to be even more caked on. They did close the roads down, so at least people weren't able to, but you could see a bunch of sea-doos floating around, and that was a bit disconcerting. I am using the Corpse Bride palette, by the way, if you're interested. Might as well make light of this somehow. A lot of people have been making light of it, it's fine, blah, 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 but it's, do what you can, but just keep a sense of reality too. Like, okay, this is not playtime, that was really very close to us. And, if you're moving into a place or you're considering having a place of your own, watch those floodlands. There's a reason why those places are discounted. I just got out of Louisiana with my mom, and there were some really cheap places there, but they were in flood zones, and there's a reason they're cheap. They're in flood zones, and if you don't think that they flood every single time, think again. And also, like with this specific hurricane, I don't like that color. What is this? Kylie Jenner. Kylie, what's with the color? Let me neutralize it with this. This is Jeffree Star's Blood Money. Okay. He does not mince his titles, that's for sure. His, not titles, but his names. Makeup names kind of worked. Ew. I hate that color. Oh my god. Sometimes laughter is the best medicine. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go see, the movie theaters are open. So tonight, 10 o'clock, I think it's 10. Always see scary movies late at night. It's more fun, I guess. I like scary movies. For some people, after what's happened, it's not a good idea. For me, it's a great idea. I love the comfort that they bring. It's like that. Well, at least it's not happening to me. Things aren't that bad. For people who are extremely pessimistic, it goes in the opposite direction. So, I have the Mystic Blue contacts in by BB Lenses. I always wanted to try like kind of a natural blue eye. This isn't really, none of their contacts are natural, by the way. None of them are going to look natural if you have really, really dark eyes, but it's fun. Who cares what people think? I wore the pink ones the other day, and I got a lot of compliments, so, you know, it freaks people out, but any goth chick is going to freak people out here. It's a conservative area. By the way, that was, I think that was the tattoo liner. No, Hyper Easy by Maybelline. Brush tip liner. The only thing I don't like about this is that if you put the brush in wrong, the bristles tend to collapse. So every time you put it in, you have to make sure, you know, even with that, doesn't work. And then I believe this is Big Mood by e.l.f. Really good. It's starting to get a little cakey, but overall it's not bad. Just a tip, if you're going out after a hurricane, there's always a little bit of wind. Please wear glasses or sunglasses if you have contacts in. You're going to get the weirdest stuff blowing in your eyes. And wear a mask. The smell was ridiculous today. It was odd. All I can say was odd. I really wish I had a mask on. Also just for all the particles and everything. Check and see if you can run water, take showers, put the water in your mouth. I was in the shower today. I opened my mouth up. I started thinking, should I actually be opening my mouth up? You know, in the shower, just stuff like that, you know, little things that stress you out. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. For some reason, this is therapy for me. I wanted to do an ASMR, like a calming post-hurricane ASMR, just for people if they wanted to check it out. I have that distant feeling that, like, I feel like I'm over here, and I am catching myself like staring off into the distance. And I think I'm a true empath. I just feel the pain of, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I feel the pain, feel sorry for everything or me, but I feel it. It's, you know, even though it was up north, I felt it when it was down south. When it happens all around you, down south and up north, it does create kind of a interesting, kind of a polar opposite, not opposite, because it is a polar opposite event, and it's like, when is it going to happen to us kind of thing. There's that feeling too. So all that stuff mixed up. Anyways, I'm going to stop blabbering. I hope you guys have a much better day than we're having. Please note that you can send hurricane relief funds in through the state. There's several different websites. Just type in hurricane relief let's see, I'm trying to think of the main beach that I saw today that is really trying to re-clean up. It's Keaton, but also not Myers, but no, it was Fort Myers. Fort Myers got hit too, because we all got the swells that went up. So at any place, just pick a place. We need help. It was a surge all the way up the beach, all the way up the coastline. That was really not like anticipated. It really wasn't. They tried their best to warn us. They said, you know, zone A, get out, it's going to flood. But it wasn't like, because the hurricane was so far away, a lot of people didn't do it. So anyways, and canned goods, I usually put a bunch of canned goods in the box and send them through and all that stuff. But anyways, bye.